misfired. Hazards are off. My load isn't flopping around in the wind anymore. We're good to go. Welcome to WAEofFishing. I'm driving 48 minutes to get rid of the white truck. So you saw the other video where I took the kayak rack off the truck. And I told you we'd talk about that later. Well, here's my truck. And really the last year or so, I really haven't been fishing. There's been a lot of reasons, but I'm getting ready to show you guys one of the main reasons why I haven't been fishing. Hold on. Truck keys. Let's see if we got battery. Oh, we got battery. Okay, so we got battery. Let's see if she'll start, and then you will see what the problem is with this. Let's see if this will start. Shaking all over the place. Sounds like heck. I have a blinking check engine light right now for a misfire. I spent $500 at Toyota. They said they couldn't fix it. They couldn't find anything wrong with the truck. So here I am. I should be getting the boats ready. I should be getting the boats ready to go fishing, but I'm getting ready to put ignition coils in the white Tacomas. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then cut the camera off, do that, and then we'll continue this video. It's been a lot of things. You probably hear the exhaust ticking now. Not ticking, it's flubbering. But one of the things that kept me from fishing and filming and growing the channel and connecting with you guys has been this truck. I like this truck. It's still the truck, this is the model I wanted. If you know anything about me, I hate financing, I hate credit, and I respect something that is heavily modified and made your own over something that is bought. So built, not bought, bought, not built. I am definitely a built, not bought kind of guy. That's just me. That doesn't slight anybody who's a bought, not built person, because this is just a personal preference of mine. So it's why I like older vehicles that are, 50% of them have gone to the scrap heap, and I've got one that, it's special, it's unique, you don't see it. Oh, look what he did with that old truck. He built it up, he modernized it, So that's what the plan was for this. And I was going to bring you guys along for the build as I built it into what I wanted for fishing and camping, right? But I got tapping out, guys. Spent $1,700 to get the frame welded and fixed. I lost $800 buying a frame that I couldn't use trying to do that process. So when you look at it, I probably spent $2,700 trying to get my frame straight on this vehicle, because to me everything else mechanically is good. The transfer case, the transmission, the engine, the rear end, the axles, they're all sound, mechanically sound. So it was a good investment. Well, then the electrical problem started. Electrical is a whole different animal. This truck has blown 12 ignition coils in less than a year, and no one knows why. So if you're familiar with online forums, like you got a forum for crappy.com, KBF, right? There's two forums, Tacoma World and Yoda Tech. When I posted my problem on Yoda Tech, I posted pictures of the ignition coils. One of them melted in the block, the plastic liquefied and cooled again. It was nuts. When I posted that, something like 81 people looked at the posting. Nobody commented. These guys are incredible on this forum. They are building rock crawlers and crazy mods, building their own parts, selling them. So when nobody responded, I knew. I was like, oh, I'm in trouble now. Got some responses in Tacoma World, but nobody had ever seen this happen. Took it to Toyota, spent $500 for them to say, well, you need ignition coils. I was like, yeah, but why? And they were like, we don't know. So I'm just tapping out. So you can see it's still driving. It's got the 4-liter V6. I mean, you know, go Toyota. And I can't be mad. The truck has 255,000 miles on it right now. So it did its Toyota thing, right? I got my 200,000 mile plus club patch up here. A little disappointed because I'm not going to get to use my 300. I already had that ready to go. But this will be going to someone else who's going to take everything that I've invested and built and continue it forward. It's still a good truck if you can get it right. For him, this is a great deal, great opportunity. He's going to take what I've invested and take it further. I just can't go any further with the truck because I want to go fishing. I want to go to Carolina and South Carolina. I want to go. I'm supposed, for like 3 years now, I'm supposed to go and link up with Chad Hoover and Fluke Master. Like, I want to go to Alabama and Georgia and Florida and like go see my friends. I'm giving him the kayak rack that we built, giving him the soft tin cover, the new headlights, every single thing in my house that was for the second Gen Tacoma he's getting. It either needs a new wiring harness or a new ECM. I don't know. But I don't have the time to do it. So we're on 295, headed to Kings Dominion to meet my friend and give him this truck.
And I'm done with it. She keep trying to pop for my life. Tired of struggling, being myself around people I care about. Shit is annoying. Tired of feeling so guilty.
Who's getting the second gen? Ace Board the Angler, part of my original Richmond YouTube crew. Y'all remember Ace? Y'all probably follow his channel, but I'm giving Ace the truck. So
pretty much.
Yeah. So he's gonna keep going from where I left off because like I said, I'm tapping out.
She's with me now.
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes, she's with him now.
And little known fact, this is actually the first taco that made me want a taco. How ironic is that?
How ironic is that indeed?
I really paid attention to these trucks.
Really?
It's like, yeah, I like that. And then of course, you know, I was doing my little research shortly after, you know, I had the other one.
Yeah.
So, you know, full circle.
Well,
and of course, when I'm done with this one, there will be a new one. So this is probably going to my son. Eventually, he's gonna be driving this.
Okay, that's the plan. I mean, like I said, I was recording a video on the way up here, and I said, you know, I can't really be mad because it did its Toyota thing. It's got 250,000, and the engine, Toyota just told me there is nothing mechanically wrong. You're just blowing ignition coils. I was like, all right, okay. So basically, the transfer case, the transmission, the rear end, the axle, the engine, solid.
Yes.
Just, who knows? At this point, it could be a corroded pin and a wiring harness. I have no idea.
Yeah,
but
my guys will figure it out. Don't worry about that. So my next door neighbor builds race cars. When I told him what you had planned, he's like, if you don't get it, you're crazy. Like, you're nuts. He's like, you better get it. You better get it. I was like, I'm gonna get it.
What's up, nephew? That's my nephew. He's
literally? Oh, was he waiting for you?
Yeah, that's why
I'm thinking you meant you bumped into him and didn't know he was going to be here.
Okay. So I saw you, but I went in and went around.
Yes, that's what you were saying about nephew. I didn't know what you meant in the text. How you doing, man? I'm D. Nice to meet you.
What up, nephew? I'm gonna walk him through everything, and then so I'm gonna cut the camera off. I'm gonna walk him through everything, kind of point out some stuff that he's gonna have to do. Everything I know, I'm kind of data dump, and then I'm gonna let him get back up the road. So I'm gonna cut the camera off, and Ace is happy. I'm good. You know, we're all good. My nephew. I really had no choice but to buy this 2021 Tacoma TRD off-road. I could have bought a different truck, but I like Toyota trucks. I've had a 94, 2009. My wife has a 2012 4Runner. I don't want other trucks. New chapter in my life. Got to figure this out because if anybody knows me on a personal level, you know I don't like to finance things. This required financing. So, but we're going to drive home and we're going to get acquainted with her because we don't know her. I've taken on a test drive, but she's mine. There are many like it, but this one is mine. That's kind of how I feel. But I like it. Got lots of buttons and switches. Got little screens You know, I'm not used to screens. Got little screens. I got a full tank of gas. I'm going to see my dad, and then I'm going to see Keith, then I'm going to see Jamie, and then I'm going home. So, let's go. Somebody short was driving this truck around. When I came for the test drive the other day, the seat was in the ceiling. I came back to pick it up. The seat is in the ceiling again. I test out my Tacoma 14 cup holder. This is a 21. It's not the newest, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I can live with that. That little thing's an aftermarket on my second gen. Man, she's clean in here. This clean as I don't know what. I got power seats, y'all. I ain't never had power seat. It's gonna be really hard for me not to shift this truck like I've got a 5. We have a new vehicle with really, really grabby brakes in it. Never thought I'd own a vehicle this new. Buttons up here. I got crawl control. That's good. I'll find a reason to use that.